Mm, mm, mm. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. I wish I knew the rest of it, but I don't know the rest of it. Monday. Ooh, I can sing. Hey, all right now, boy, you better sing that song. You better sing that song. Hey, people out there, I'm a little late here. I'm supposed to came in here at 2 o'clock because I want to talk about money, 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 money. I want to see if y'all are up on this thing called money and finance and what have you. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I did some research and made a list of some things that I need you to pay close attention to as it pertains to your pocketbook. Hey, what's in your wallet? Ugh. Hello, everybody. Sirwalterj, the Sirwalterj Jones Show. I'm here. It is the midday connection. Daisy. How y'all is? Come on in. The water's fine. The water's fine. The water is fine. Denise, good to see you. James, Verinia. Where you been, Verinia? Huh? Where you been? Deborah House. Deborah's in the house. And Tam says, man, I should have brought my headphones. You in Target? You in Target? Well, you're going to have to watch the after show. Let's talk about this, shall we? I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can so that y'all can get back to shopping at Target. Okay? All right? I want to kind of make y'all feel horrible about yourselves. Yeah, horrible about yourself. Lorraine, still blessings to you, Latanya and Phyllis. I want to talk about this money thing. The awakening is so good to see you. So good to see you. And you come in two different names, awakening. Awakened. Sheila Grover, blessings to you. Cortez, blessings to you. How's the water? It's fine. Beatrice, good to see you. My daughter had a pair. I'm good. Oh, good. Listen, I want to talk about your finances and the fundamentals of cash flow. This is very important because we're in the pandemic. We're in a place right now that some of you've never seen. Your money was here and then it's gone. There's going to be an onslaught of pink slips going out all over America, especially those of you who are renting or you have bought your homes from the banks and you could not take care of it. Now, be careful not to get caught up in too much of the news and the articles that you see. Yes, there will be a lot of people being sent eviction notices, absolutely. But you can't just send an eviction notice today and somebody have to leave the house tomorrow. It don't work that way. It takes at least a month to evict someone from your property. Number two, because it's going to be such an onslaught of eviction notices that's stacked up into the courthouses, it's going to take 2, 3, 4 months to get people out of those places. And by that time, some things will be fixed. By that time, the new stimulus package they will stop fighting about the new unemployment packages that they're having. $600? No, the Republicans don't want that. Y'all are making too much money staying at home, so they lowered it to about $200. And even if they do pass the bill, it's still going to take a long time for you to get it. So people are going to be rushing to the food banks. You understand? That's right. It takes months. You're good at that. The actress, yeah. All right. It takes a while, so it's not going to happen overnight. Danny Johnson, I love you, cousin. So good to see you. All right, Veronica, blessings to you, to be frank. I like to mess with Veronica, to be frank. All right. So still, the notices are going out because the landlords cannot afford to keep people in that house and they're not paying their rent. They can't afford it. So rightfully so, they got to get those people out of there so new people can come in there who can afford it. Unfortunately, my heart also says, gosh, these families are going to be displaced, and what do we do with them? All right, so let's talk about you and your finances and your money and see what you can do to better yourselves. There's a list here I'm going to borrow from our friends from Alux. Some of y'all who probably watch the Alux videos that come out every Sunday on YouTube. They're pretty good. The white woman. I don't know if she's white or black. I don't know, but she's funny to me. All right, so I'm gonna kind of dig off of their list because it was just easy. It's right there. I mean, it's just simple stuff, and they borrow from other folks themselves. So I'm gonna borrow from them. But today I got a list here from another place called the Gazette. Signs you are poor, but you probably don't even know you're poor. Yeah. Now, being poor and rich, being poor opposed to being wealthy is not so much about the extravagant amount of stuff you got or you're making millions. No, wealth doesn't mean that you're making millions. There are people who are wealthy who are making six figures. They're making $100,000 and they are considered wealthy. Now, what is wealth? That means you are debt free. Understand? And you are making enough to sustain you in case of a problem, a catastrophe, or a destruction, or anything that happens. You have enough stored up, and $100,000 could be the enough that's stored up, depending on what you are requiring to live upon. Understand? So there's some people who are not high maintenance. They're simple, like me. I don't require a whole lot. I have a very small home, very simple. I don't have a whole lot of expensive furniture in it. I don't even have a PlayStation. I don't have a whole lot. My car is a simple Ford Fusion. Okay, it's a nice car. All right, it's beautiful. It's got all the bells and whistles, but it's not expensive at all. All right, and so my requirement, in case something happens to me, I saved up enough so that if something should happen, I have to be put in the hospital, I can survive off of my savings for a little while. All right, that's what wealth means. Is all right if your life is simple enough. All right, where your expenses are $2,000-3,000 a month, you have saved up 5 times that. You're doing pretty good. All right. If you have saved up 5 times what you requiring a month, you're doing good. You're okay. You're considered well off. Y'all understand? So don't think because you haven't made $1 million that you're not wealthy. I debunk all of that mess. Absolutely. So enjoy your 6 figures. Not living above your means. Come on, Veronica. Come on, help me teach this. Help me teach this. All right, so here's one that says, signs you are poor, but you probably don't even know it. Number 1, if you lose your source of income, you cannot survive beyond 3 months. Right now, you're poor. Unfortunately, some of y'all say ouch. Some of y'all gonna say ouch on this list. All right. Number 2, if you spend more time to get to work, you are poor. Number 3, you struggle to pay your bills. Of course, you're poor. That's obvious. Number 4, you always target cheap products. You are poor. There's a product that you want, but you always looking for the cheaper version. Especially when it comes to clothes, you are poor. If you at the suit rack trying to buy a suit and one says $200, but the other one says $99, and you go for the $99. You're poor. Number 6, you are addicted to something. You are poor. Virginia says, I'm not poor, I'm poor. Number 7, your car is over 15 years old. Now, that's a struggle right there with number 7. I can't necessarily agree with that one. All right, now I see why they put that there, but Warren Buffett's car is about 15 years old. He's the wealthiest man in the world, pretty much. He's not in the world, but you know what I mean. He's wealthy. All right, so I kind of debate on that one. Number 8, you depend on government to change your life. You're waiting for the stimulus check. You're waiting for the unemployment check. You're waiting on, all right, so yes, you're depending on the government. Number 9, you depend on loans to survive. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Number 10, thinking education is the only key to success. You are poor. when you think you got to spend all them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to finish an education so that you can be accepted at somebody else's job, you're poor. I disagree with the car thing. It's a lot. Yep. Anyway, yep. Demetrius Pitts. That's it. Yeah, I disagree with that. I know why they said that though. Amber said number 7 is a lie. It's a lie. Number 7, yeah, your car, yeah, that's a bold-faced lie. That was a stretch. And again, I understand why they said it, but I don't agree with that. What? I'm an 11-year-old minister. I need some advice. Well, stay right here, Manning, and we'll give you all the advice that we can give. I don't know what your needs are, but just stay here. I'm a student. I'm a student loan pool. Yeah. Oh, I know. Many of them out there are. Yes. My car's still running good. It's 2004. Come on, Veronica. Come on. That's what I'm trying to say. That was a stretch. All right, let me get to this teaching here. I don't want to be long because I haven't had lunch and I want to go and do stuff for myself. How about that? Yeah. Sheila said this degree is useless. All right. The fundamentals of cash flow. A wall gets built brick by brick. A wall gets built brick by brick. You can't say I'm getting ready to build a house and then after 24 hours the house is built. You got to do it brick by brick. Same as your wealth. It must happen brick by brick, day by day, moment by moment, and book by book. Please, people, you were looking forward for me to do a financial education class today for you, and you guys were thinking that I was going to miraculously, magically give you the answers to all of your questions today. So after today's show, you will go out there and start making a whole bunch of money. And no, it will not happen overnight. No, I'm giving you the fundamentals of it so that I can continue these classes as much as I can so that I can build on this information so that you can take it, all right? So don't get disappointed because when the show is over, you're like, oh man, this is going to take me that long? Yes, it took you this long to get into poorism, okay? It took you this long to dig yourself deep into debt, so you think it's going to just happen overnight that you're going to get out of debt. It's not going to happen. You understand? So you can pay little. Here's number 1 here. I didn't number this, but somebody can number these for me. You can pay little to no money in taxes if you start a business. Do you understand? Y'all look at Elon Musk and you look at who's that over Amazon and you look at Virgin Airlines, Virgin Islands, whatever his name is, okay? You look at these multimillionaires who are not paying anything in taxes, and y'all getting upset with them. All right? Huh? Pitt said poorism. Where does this come from? They're not paying anything in taxes, and you are upset with them. Why are you upset with them when you can do the same thing? You pay little to no money in taxes if you start a business. Stop living off of your Social Security number. Do you understand what I'm saying? FEIN, thin. Stop living off of your Social Security number. Live off of your business number. You should have a Standard & Poor's reputation. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Not so much an Experian and FICO score, all right? I'm talking about a business score, all right? So this is all a part of number 1, Pitt. So I'm going to go A, B, C, D. And the A, I guess, is the poor don't pay taxes, all right? The rich. The rich don't pay taxes. Now, when they buy an expensive jet, you saying you like, look at these people buying these jets. It don't make no sense. But the jet makes business sense for a wealthy person. He don't pay taxes. He buys a jet and everything that's a part of the jet in the business, he writes it off. It is a business expense. When he flies it in the air, Okay, when he puts jet fuel in there, when he puts you on there, and y'all have a little lunch on there, all that stuff is written off. Don't be upset with them. Stop preaching because I'm just lying, and that is a lying demon. What you said? Something came back to my mind, and one man told me that I should stop preaching. Oh yeah. Don't listen to nobody, Manny. Don't listen to him. Letter B. Okay. Businesses. I'm gonna give you the difference between a business, which is B, and then you, which is C. Okay. So B is businesses makes money, spends money, then get taxed on whatever is left. Y'all understand? I'm trying to help you out. Again, this is letter B. Businesses make money. Then they spend the money that they make. And then what's left is taxed. And if they are operating in the negative, it don't get taxed. Y'all understand? You see how important it is to start a business? All right. So C is you. Here's how you operate. You earn money, and then right away you get taxed on that money, and then you spend what's left. Veronica, you hear me? I'm talking about you. You earn money. Uncle Sam gets his money right away, and then you spend what's left. That's thinking like a poor person. Good afternoon. The lady with the three names. Gloria Razor Harden. GRH. All right? Y'all understand? So, B. Become a business because when you make the money, you can spend the money right away. And then at the end of your fiscal year, then they tax you. But if you just want to be an individual or sole proprietorship, then you're going to make the money and they're coming after your money right away. You understand? And then whatever's left, because you don't realize that D, the average American pays 27% in taxes. That's a lot of money. Over there in Europe, they pay about 50, half of their money is in taxes. But corporations pay 0 to 3% in taxes. That's D. Did you hear me? So which one you going to be? You going to keep operating as a sole proprietor person? Or are you going to at least become an LTD, a limited liability corporation or something? Understand? Keep all your receipts. That's it. Good to see you, Margaret. Good to see you, Peaches. Peaches Pride. Love that. All right. There are several apps that you can download that will help you keep a hold of your stuff. I have one here called Self-Employed on my phone, and Mile IQ is on my phone. All right. I like the Self-Employed. I think that's by Quicken. Intuit. I like that one because what it does is whenever I make a deposit into my bank, I tie my bank to the app, and whenever I make a deposit, withdrawal, whenever I use my debit card anywhere, the software tells me I'm doing these things, and then it gives me a balance sheet. You understand? And it tells me how much I spent for the month, how much I made for the month, and how much I spent for the month, and then I reevaluate that thing and say, oh, I'm spending too much. Yes, LLC. I said LLD. I don't know. Yeah. Yes. All right. Okay. Self-employed app. Intuit. Yes. Thank you, Pitts. Good afternoon, Michelle Smith. All right. The next one is making money is about system solving and not working hard. All right. I guess this is number 2, Pitts. I don't know. Making money is about system solving and not working hard. Solve problems, and you are irreplaceable. Solve problems, and you have job security. You be the problem solver, and you will make money. Stop thinking that I need to work harder on this project. No. Stop trying to work harder on a project. Work smarter and solve the problem. My grandfather was brought in. My father is a carpenter. My grandfather was a carpenter as well. All right. My family, Joneses, are master carpenters. All of them just great with hands. All right. My father was asked to build a garage. A pastor asked him to build a garage in his backyard, and my father and my brothers went to build this garage. And my father, what he did was he could lay the concrete. He can put up the garage, okay? He can paint the walls, and he could put in the doors, jambs and all. He could do all that, but my father, being the smart man that he was, or still is, he's retired now, he went and surveyed the ground, and he called my uncle, John Albert Jones, and said, come and pour the concrete for me. Why? Because my uncle was a master mason, and he came and he poured the concrete. He got his check. And then my father said, all right, now I'm going to put up the walls here on this garage, because my father's a master carpenter, and he put up he went and bought the 2x4s and all of the wood, what have you, and then he had us to build the foundation and frame the garage. But the roof, he didn't want to touch the roof because my grandfather was a master, even more of a master carpenter as it pertains to putting roofs on places. Y'all just a special family, jeez. Okay? And so what did my daddy do? My daddy called my grandfather on the job. My grandfather showed up. And I told this story before. And my grandfather sat in the middle of the garage, and the frame was all around him. And my grandfather sat there and just sat like a wise man amongst Native Americans. Okay? And he just sat there and he looked up, and then he grabbed a pencil and paper, and he just started writing on it. All right. He just started writing. And then it might have been a whole hour he sat there. And then he said, all right, boys, it's time for lunch. I was like, lunch? What do you mean lunch? It's time for us to build this thing. He says, time for lunch. And we went to lunch. Had a great time, and came back, and he sat there and he pondered. Then he says, okay, boys, let's go. Grab that piece, grab this, grab that, grab this, and we grabbing stuff, and we grab, well, what is it? What does he want us to do? Grab it for, and I put that there. Now it's 3 centimeters there, and there's a foot here, and go 3 yards this way, and man, before you knew it, we had that ceiling, that roof put up. All right? Now, my grandfather didn't pick up not one 2x4, not one nail, not one hammer, not one saw. He sat there and told us what to do. Danny Johnson, you know my grandfather. Okay? And he told us what to do. I was amazed by it. Why? Because my father was smart. He was a general contractor. He brought in his family members to do the work. And he brought in my grandfather to be the brains of the outfit. My grandfather knew what to do. And that roof was up like that. It would have taken my father a long time to do it. He know what he's doing, but unfortunately, he is not as experienced as my grandfather. Strategic planning. And there's an old saying that carpenters would say. They say, measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. It is the most smartest thing. There's another intelligent thing about. Who was that said that if you give me a board, a 2x4 or something, he says, I could lift the whole world. He said, all you need to do is give me a place to stand. I said, oh, that's just brilliant. What they were teaching was the theology of leverage. Leverage is the most powerful thing that God has given us, because you can actually take a 2x4 long enough, and I've seen them literally lift homes. You know how they be taking homes and moving them from one place to another? They take a 2x4, and sometimes one man would just sit on that 2x4 and it lift that entire 100-ton home. Just lift it up. One man lift it up. Why? It's called leverage. And my father taught us the power of leverage. And you can use this leverage in money. Leverage your money. You could take a penny and double it every day and become a millionaire in 30 days. Leverage. Now, I don't know too many people who can do that today, but it's called compound interest. I need some people like that to do some work on my house. All right, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me, right? All right. So, Pitts, what was that? That was number 2. Yeah, making money is about system solving. All right. My phone is just having a great time today. Everybody's chiming in today. All right. Number 3, maybe. Make money while you sleep. Number 3, make money while you sleep. If you're not making money while you sleep, you are poor. What's his name? James Foster? Archimedes? Yes, I can never say his name. Yes, him. Thank you, Amber. Yeah, that's his name. That's him. I knew I wasn't lying. Okay. Make money while you sleep. This is called passive income. People, passive income. Passive income. Don't be the machine that makes the money. Don't be the machine that makes the money. Build the machine that makes the money. This is still a part of 3, Pitts. All right. Don't be the machine that makes the money. Build the machine that makes the money. You're killing yourself trying to be the machine. I created the Sirwalterj show, and I am my brand, but I build machines, and they stay on social media, and they continue to pump out streams of income. You understand? I love waking up to PayPal or come on, me too. I love it. You hear some of these dings? That's my CashApp going off. Ding. Okay. It's just happening. A passive income. Yes. Come on, Pitts. Yes. All right. Okay. Where am I? Pitts, where am I? Am I number 4? All right, number 4, I've got an A, B. Well, no, number 4. Let's just do number 4. Stop coming up with great ideas and you never execute them. Stop coming up with great and fabulous ideas, but you never execute them. It's all about the execution. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all been sitting on great ideas for decades, and you never once executed. One day I'm going to write a book. Okay, you said that to me 25 years ago, and you haven't wrote one page. I got a great idea to do this. I got a great idea to go out and win the youth, to do great ideas. Your churches have been doing a building fund for 40 years, building fund. And you have not put not one doorknob, a new doorknob on the door. Building funds. All right? How did Google crush Yahoo? How did Netflix kill Blockbuster Video? How did Amazon get rid of Borders Books? How did Facebook devour MySpace? How did TikTok win over Vine? How did Vine fail and TikTok survive? How is Starbucks still winning the coffee game? Why is McDonald's in the kids' mouths more than Burger King? Why? Stop coming up with great ideas and execute them. Follow the trends carefully and then create the trends yourself. Stop telling other people your good idea so they can jump. Come on, Veronica. You being frank today, boy. You ain't playing. You being really frank today. Yeah. All right. So that's number 4, Pitts. A well executed, great idea, right? Come on, Pitts. I love it. All right. So that's number 4. Am I at number 5, Pitts? Number 5. Stop spending too much time saving pennies instead of increasing your income. Stop spending so much time penny pinching instead of increasing your income. Y'all like that goes against everything. Carter says Burger King next. Yeah, I actually like Burger King better than I do McDonald's. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I can't eat it. And McDonald's burger actually makes me want to vomit. Some in their burgers I can't eat it. Give me a place to stand and I shall move the earth. Yes, that's him. That's him. All right. Okay, stop spending too much time saving pennies. You spend an hour and gas driving to the store far away so that you can save $3. You are wasting your time and money because time is money. You're too busy trying to see how much you can save. You spent an hour or 2 trying to figure that out when you could have been spending an hour or 2 trying to figure out how to make money and not how to save it. Y'all say that goes against your teaching. Well, your teaching was wrong. Before I go to bed at night, I evaluate how much money I made, not so much how much money I saved. Yeah. McDonald's has the best fries. Yeah, that's all McDonald's can do for me is give me fries. You remember when Elvis Presley said all a Negro could do for me is shine my shoes? You remember that? All McDonald's can do for me is give me fries. I can't do it. Five Guys burger is a ripoff. I ain't paying $20 for a burger. I just ain't doing it. It is good. Amen, Margaret. Wendy's is about the best I'm going to get. It's about the cheapest I'm going to get too. Yeah. All right, Finn, I can't pronounce your name, Finn XE, but you gave a testimony about how you cured genital herpes. And I'm going to read that after the show, okay? Yes, so y'all know that's on YouTube. Okay, hey, O'Shea, Martin, you're late. Go sit in the back. You're late. Where am I? What number are we on, Pitts? 6? I'm not sure. This next one is never borrow money. This is very important for poor people. Never borrow money that doesn't go towards making more money. Tam said, I'm a fighter with Five Guys. All right? Never borrow money that doesn't go towards making more money. Stop going to rent-a-centers and putting your refrigerator and your stove on a payment plan. You are poor. And the interest and what you're paying on this stuff is killing you. If you can't buy it outright twice, you cannot afford it. If you see a refrigerator that costs $300-$400 and you got to put it in layaway or put it and pay on it on time or finance, you cannot afford it. You understand? Stop stepping over dollars to pick up dimes. Come on, James. Yes. You wouldn't need to borrow it if you had the money. All right? So don't do it. Installment plans on a PlayStation. Who does that? And then payday loans ruin the African American community. That's why they put them payday loans in y'all's community. It ruins you. All right? Now, since the pandemic has come, you're getting all these emails from these online loan places because they know you need the money. Don't take the bait. They tell you ain't got to pay an interest charge for the next 30, 60, 90 days. Don't take the bait because you can't afford to pay it back. So you're going to get caught up in paying the loan and get caught up in the interest rate, and the interest rate is going to be 400%. Don't take the bait. You may not need all the stuff you have right now, so get rid of it so you can live beneath your means. Don't go getting loans. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, wealthy people do acquire loans, but they get the loans to make money, not to pay off debt. All right. Now, some businesses do make the money to pay off, get loans, but I mean the businesses that are acquiring loans, successful businesses acquire loans to make money. I hate Rent-A-Center. It's a black person's kryptonite. Man, my whole house was when I first got married, I went down in the Rent-A-Center, man, everything in my house was Rent-A-Center. And a month later they was showing up at the door. Mr. Jones, we know you in there. We can see you. We can see you in the kitchen on our stove. Mr. Jones, we come to collect, or we come in. They already had the two-wheeler. they had a two-wheeler at the door. Mr. Jones, we see you cooking. All right, when you get through, we'll be here. It's so embarrassing. And then your neighbors see your new refrigerator. They see a new refrigerator going out the back door. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Title loans, yes, the worst. The worst. All right, I would pay $10,000 for that refrigerator. Yep, I'm trying to tell you. Yep, $300 over at the store at the Best Buy. $300. Rent-A-Center, you're gonna pay $1,000 over the time of that loan. Yep. They bang on the fact that we can't budget or do math. Yes. All right. That's number. You gotta help me out, Pitts. I'm horrible. I didn't number these. The next one, I don't know, was it 7? People forget the power of tools that are around them. Lady Rochelle, good to see you. People forget the power of tools that are around them. Number 7. Thank you, Pitts. All right. Hold on, y'all. Baby girl is asking me in my home. Everything stops for baby girl. Yes. On a live, though. Sorry, y'all. Everything stops for baby girl. But we'll be leaving afterwards. Yeah, sorry. Everything stops for baby girl. A lot of times the rich white people scam us black people. Yes. My aunt wanted to rent something from Rent-A-Center, and the argument we had was not pretty. Ooh, I told her that. Ooh, Tam. Shame on you, Tam. Okay, now the tools. Let's talk about the tools. Why would you pay $1,000 for an iPhone? Now I'm getting ready to step on everybody's toes. Why would you pay $1,000 for an iPhone and not make money with it? Why would you lurk around social media for hours, YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and all those places, for hours in a day and never make money with it? Who invests $1,000 in an item that won't make you any money ever? Who does that? We do. Y'all hear what I'm saying? We do that. And when did I wake up? One day, years ago, I'm on Facebook posting, waiting on likes, waiting on shares, waiting on comments, going on y'all's little wall, and commenting on your wall. And then one day, after doing that for months and months, I look back. As I look back over my life that year, I realized I had not made not $1. That's baby girl rain. That's baby girl rain. You hear that? That's baby girl's rain. She's the heart. She's the harp of my life. Mm-hmm. Take a pic of the. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Yeah, she's the harp of my life. Okay. I look back and I realize I didn't make not $1 on Facebook. Not one. Number two, I realized I was spending 8 hours a day lurking on Facebook. I says, Walter, you are a fool. You are a fool. And then I created the Sirwalterj Jones Show immediately. And I started a YouTube page immediately. I says, oh no, never again. And I got this $1,000 iPhone in my hand and I'm not making no money. Oh no, that's not going to happen no more. Stop doing that, people. It makes no sense. It is a liability. It is a waste. You spend $1,000 just to say hello. Rich people don't think like that. You got tools in your house. Utilize it to make money. All right. This microphone right here is not new. This microphone I bought a year ago, and I brought it brand new, and it sat in the box on the floor over here. It just sat there. Never used it. And I was doing Facebook Live on my phone. Hello, y'all. Sirwalterj Jones Show. Blah 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 blah. And this thing was sitting on the floor doing nothing. And I have a pad here that I teach. You know, I've been teaching y'all, I've been showing y'all, I'm drawing on the screen. I bought that the same time I bought this. It was sitting in the box. This bright light that you see here, I got several boxes of bright lights. It sat on the floor. Didn't use it. I just bought it and it just sat there for a whole year. Until the until the shutdown. Okay? She said, okay, Pops. I told her I was on the live. Okay? Yeah, until the shutdown. And then God told Moses, what's in your hand? So he told me, hey, son, what's in the box? And this software here, Ecamm, had been around for several years. I had no idea Ecamm had been around for several years. I didn't know. Tools just sitting out there, and I wasn't utilizing it. Did you hear that, iPhone? Yeah. You have an iPhone, iPad, and Mac, 4,000 plus, and not just playing games and watching. Ooh, come on, Frank. Frank ain't playing today. My husband, he purchased me an iPhone and on an installation plan, and he paid through his nose way too much. Now you're saying this, all right? Me and money on TikTok will not be happening much longer because they are banning. Yeah, I heard about that, Manning Progressive Church of Jesus. I heard about that, the America, that because it's coming from China. If they get rid of it. Yeah, this ain't get rid of it. Got an iPhone, social media. Yeah. Piss her, ouch. She's not just a note taker. She's an ouch taker. Good afternoon to you, evangelist, the Lord's preacher. Ooh, you better go ahead. Okay. All right. Where am I? Now, rich people look poor. All right. This is still part of number 7 pits. Rich people look poor. They look poor. I live in South Dakota where all of the rich people look poor. They wore hand-me-down looking apparel. They look poor. I was walking around there with 2-piece suits on, nice tie and the cuff and the French cuff. Oh man, I was Dapper Dan. And I'm gonna walk up to a white man and look at him, and I almost wanted to give him some money. You poor white man. Here, you need help? You know where you're going, Mr. Old White Man? So that old white man who I thought was poor, one day I had to go play for a Catholic church for a funeral, and I'm there all dressed to the T. Oh, I'm dapper. And I'm playing the piano and singing, I've did it my way. Oh man, I was killing it, y'all. Jeffrey Thompson, bless it to you. And when I got through, that white man was in the audience who I thought was poor. He walked up to me and he said, "Hey, can you teach my children how to play the piano like you?" I said, yeah, it comes with a fee. I don't know if you can afford me. He said, "Okay, here's my address." He wrote his address and he gave it to me. I said, "Okay, I'll be there tomorrow. How many kids you got?" He says, "I got 6. I said, "Okay, Lord, 6. Man, you sure is poor. You poor people having all these babies." I said, "Okay, I'll be there tomorrow. What time?" He told me what time. All right. I got in my expensive $15,000 car. Yeah. I'm driving. I put on the GPS and I'm driving. And I'm driving. Before you know it, I'm out of the city limits. And then it takes me up a winding road. I'm going up a winding road. Y'all know when you hear about winding roads going upwards, don't know poor folks live up there. Don't know screaming. Don't know poor folks live up there. And I'm going up a winding roads where things start looking kind of pricey. I mean, trees and forests and little mansions tucked up in the way. I was like, and I'm driving and I pull up to the address, and there's this big old fence. This big, beautiful fence. It looks like, y'all ever been to Graceland in Memphis? Elvis Presley fence? It was a big old fence. And I walked up to the fence and rang the thing, and you can hear Lurch say, "You rang." I was like, "Hello, this is the piano player." And ping, and then they rang that they hit something in the door, the gate went like that. It parted the Red Sea, and then I drove up a couple feet, and there it was, this big old building. It was tall. Right, it's not a fence, it's a gate, and it this big old tall building, and then I'm looking for the bell, and my phone rang. I said, "Hello," and he said, "Hey, what you doing down there?" I said, "Down there? I'm at your door." He said, that's not the house." He says, "That's my garage." I said, "That's your garage? This big old house is?" He said, "Yeah, that's my garage." He said, "That's where I keep my muscle cars, and those cars that they be selling on, you know how the auction, y'all see Barrett Jackson on, sold." Okay, all his cars are in there that he sell for auction. I was like, "Okay." He said, "Keep driving." And I'm driving up more wine. Now this time, this winding road is his road. It's a private road. And then his house was coming out of the ground. It was coming out of the ground. I began to bow to the home. And I pulled up and I saw a car here, car here, car here, car here. And those are all the kids' cars. And I said, I told him I would charge him $50 per kid. By the time I got in the house, that bill went up. That bill went way up. I'm sorry. I undercharged you, sir. My bad. I said my calculator wasn't working right. Oh man. I said this gonna cost you a couple thousand. He said, "A couple thousand?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Baby, bring my checkbook." I said, wait, hold up. I forgot to carry a one. Yeah. And I for weeks I was there training them kids. All right. So what was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, I assumed that this poor looking man with the dirty jeans was poor. I didn't realize that he could have bought my life at least 15 times over. Yeah, you have a second show scheduled. Yeah, say goodnight, Grace. Oh, yeah. I have a second show tonight scheduled. Yes, I do. But the second show is gonna have to be. It's supposed to be another. It's supposed to be. I'm at the end. I'm almost at the end. All right. So people forgot the power. I'm sorry. Where am I? Oh, this is number 8. Pitts. I think it's 8. Number 8. Be hard to replace. Be hard to replace. You need to be hard to replace. Specialize, and your salary will always be high. Specialize. When they call me, when they pick up the phone and call Sirwalterj Jones, they're calling a specialist, and my salary is set. Now I do some freebies. I do a lot of freebies, but if you call me, you calling the specialist. Be hard to replace. Don't judge a book by its cover. I learned that Evangelist. I know you did. All right. Stop looking for a salary. Look for a profit. Not profit like you prophets in church. No. Stop looking for a salary. If you're looking for a salary, you have a poor mentality. Don't look for a salary. Look for a profit. Profit. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've been taught in school to look for profits, and that's why you went and got student loans, and you went to upper education, higher learning, because you were looking for a higher salary. They taught you that in school. A car mechanic out-earns school teachers. Car mechanics out-earn school teachers. Do y'all know why? If you are being taught by your school professor, 25% of your school's tuition goes to the teacher. That's it. Only 25% goes to the professors at your school. The rest of that money goes to the trust funds of the owners of the schools. The CEOs of Harvard University make millions, and they never step foot in the classroom. They don't teach not one class, and they make millions, and they give pennies to the professors. Listening. Very entertaining. Hilarious. Real talk, though. Michelle Dodson. Good to see you, girl. So good to see you. She said, gotta go. Yeah, car mechanic. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all there? Good. All right. Number 9, I think. Number 9, you need at least 3 incomes to feel safe. 3. You need at least 3 incomes or streams of income to feel safe. 3. Garbage men outpay school teachers. They sure do. Yep. They charge by the hour. Come on. Hey, Shantae. Good to see you. It didn't work. My degree is providing useless and student loan. Come on, Sheila Groover. Yeah. You need at least 3 incomes, 3 streams to feel safe. All right. I have a few streams. All right. So if something happens to one, I lean on the other. YouTube alone can bring me several streams. Number 1, ads. When ads are played on my videos, YouTube sends me a check every month. They send me several $100s a month because somebody put an ad on my page. Number 2, I make it through sponsorships. All right, if I'm sponsoring this aromatherapy energy body lotion, okay, buy it now at Amazon.com. Okay, well, the company would pay me for sponsorship. Donations. People will send me money through either a super chat or through a CashApp or through PayPal. You know, and those are sparse. You know, you can't. You can't rely on that every day or every week, okay? Because that comes from the kindness of people's hearts, all right? But still, it's a type of stream, all right? And my book promotions, when I'm promoting my book, The 4 Women That Men Desire, all right? Whenever I talk about it, I talked about it yesterday, and then people went over to Amazon and purchased the book. And then what happened? Amazon began to send me a check every month for my books being on Amazon. And then the online classes that I'm still filming, I will be talking about them on YouTube. So these are several streams of income that all of you can do. That's number, is it 9? All right. Next one, number 10, I think. Yes, I'm a teacher, author, poet. You should be making money. All right. You should be making money. Awaken one. Yes. They capped the school teachers' salaries when Junior Bush got into the White House. See, I ain't know that. I ain't know it. I had 3 at one time in my life: music teacher, general musician, and I had a music studio. See, Veronica, Frank, yeah, that's good stuff. I had all those too. I stopped the music industry because I just got too busy doing other stuff, which was making me more money. Now, I still do music, but that's something else I'll talk about later on. Number 10, track your money. Track your money. Track your money. Y'all every day y'all bought these, what y'all call these Fitbits? Y'all got these little Fitbits, and y'all track your walking every day, don't you? Don't lie to me, ladies. Yes, you do. You track your walking with the Fitbits, but you don't track your spending? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Track your money. Number 10. Find out where your money's going. Treat it like your toddler at home, like your young teenager. Track them. Find out where they're going. You understand? God is watching. What? You late? What? Shame on you. Sit in the back. Okay. Now here's a checklist. That's the top 10. That's my list. That's my 10 list. I have a checklist here. Checklist A, B, C, D, E. Real quick. Checklist A. Learn new skills that immediately improve your market value. This is A. Pitts. Learn new skills that immediately improve your market value. Learn a new skill. Let me know if you got that, Pitts. Checklist A. Learn a new skill that immediately improves your market value. All right. When you got that, I'll move on. Published 4 poetry and 2 inspirational books. I need to market. Come on, stay with me then. Would you charge me to play the organ for events over the laptop? Oh, I don't do that stuff no more. That's not me. I think that's maybe you weren't talking about. Maybe you're talking about Veronica Frank. Veronica Frank. Manning is asking a question there. B is start to build a system that does not rely on you to earn money on the side. Start to build a system that does not rely on you to earn money on the side. You got that, Pitts? All right. I could break that down in a whole show. All right. I'm rushing against the clock because she coming, y'all. She coming. I got 3 more. That's B. C is when the new money starts coming in, switch to the side project full time. When the new money come in, switch to the side project full time. Come on, Dave Ramsey has every dollar app that is free for budgeting. See, this is valuable information. Thank you, ANET, for Jesus 2020. All right. So when the new money starts coming in, switch to the side project full time. All right. So you on your job, your 9 to 5 job, and you're working and you're doing a side thing, you're doing a side hustle. All right. After a while, your side hustle will start making money over your job. And then what do? You can leave your job then. You understand? So don't have your job and then a side hustle over here, and then you leave your job to work your side hustle. Let your regular 9 to 5 be the portal, or be the banker. Let your main job be the banker. Let it finance your side hustle and pay your bills. All right. And then your side hustle is being strengthened because of the power of your 9 to 5. And then when it does this, then you can say, bye bye, love. And it sustain you. All right. But while you're doing this, you should be doing this. That means other streams. You should be building them up. Other streams. Because if you got only one doing this, and then you walk off your job, you only got that one that you're building, and then it could fall. Now you're back to square one. So it should be 3 that you're building and supplying with your main job. And those 3, sometimes only 2 make it up above and 1 at the bottom. Still, you're doing good. Get rid of your job, and those 2 can bring that 3rd one up. That's how it works, y'all. That's how the wealthy do it. All right. So when the new money starts coming in, switch to the side project full time. A, B, C, D is reinvest everything in the business while living below your means. All right. So when your money gets up here and you leave, you're done. Reinvest everything that you make from that. Reinvest it in the business while living below your means. You started a limited liability company, and you're working, and then let's say you made $10,000 at the end of that year, and then you can't be buying nothing with that. Don't buy stuff that you don't need. No, you take that $10,000, reinvest it back into that business, and live below your means. Turn them lights off in the house. Turn it down. Turn that off. You don't need that. No, you don't need the newest iPhone. No, don't buy nothing. Live beneath your means. Suffer a little bit, because you're only going to suffer for a little while. But the administration in the schools, district officers who are barely do any work, get 6. I'm trying to tell y'all, because there's a because there. All right. The last one is E, A, B, C, D, E, right? Yeah. When the real money comes in, move it to alternative investments. When the real money come in, move it to the alternative investment. When the real money come in, move it to alternative investments. All right. And then I'll be talking about that either tonight or next Tuesday, because I need to talk about gold. I think I might talk about gold tomorrow. But move it to alternative investments. Alternative investments. A great advice. 9 to 5 pays my mortgage. Joy Hobbs said, hey, Joy, I ain't seen you in a while. Pays my mortgage. Investments build a cushion. Side hustle is a saving for us. That's good, Joy. Ooh, you better do that. You better do that. So your father really imparted wise financial knowledge on you. Evangelist, thank you so much. He did, and he's still doing it. My father, as old as he is, he owned more property than I do. He's in real estate big time. He's still he don't play. I don't buy anything until something breaks. Right, Veronica, same here. Praise God. Thank you, evangelist. I love you. All right, and that's it for that checklist. 3 book resources, and I'm done. 3 book resources. Number 1, all of these you might have heard. You may have it in your arsenal already. Number 1, Master the Game. It's called Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. That needs to be in your book arsenal, your library. Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Your second book should be a book that we all have in our house, whether we bought it or somebody left it at the house. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Yes, the book is timeless. It is an evergreen book. That means it's timeless. You don't have to update it, really. All right. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's still one of the greatest books out there, even though some people fight against it. It's still the best teaching. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The last book is a counter of the previous two books. This is a counter. It's called The Millionaire Fast Lane. The Millionaire Fast Lane by M.J. DeMarco. M.J. Last name is DeMarco. D-E-M-A-R-C-O. DeMarco. The Millionaire Fast Lane. All right. Those three are great books to give you a full spectrum of the fundamentals of cash flow. All right. Tune in tonight. I said 10, but I really meant 9 o'clock. I'm going a little earlier tonight. Tune in at 9 o'clock, and we'll talk about another portion of our economy 101, okay? I want to talk about maybe where to invest. Okay? Where to invest. And where and how to invest. All right, 9 o'clock tonight, Central Standard Time. All right, I'm 5 minutes over my time. Let me go see what baby girl needs and wants and desires. All right, and then I'm gonna go eat something and take care of me and be back here at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right. If you enjoyed the show or learned anything, you can give me either a thumbs up or you can give me a comment and say that you learned anything, and I'll be graciously. I'll graciously read it and do more of these. All right. Whether you give to the app or not, I don't require that. I know, but people have been doing it because they told me I've been a blessing to them, and so they've been giving. And so God bless you, and I believe that the Lord is pouring back into you when you do that. But I don't require it. When I see it, I always get excited. Woo! I don't care if it's $5. I say, oh my God, the Lord has blessed this person to do this and thought of me, and so God pour back into them in a mighty way. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I'm going to go. Hey, it's about 66 of y'all now. All right, take your thumbs and financially hit the like button, turn it blue, and so that everybody out there could experience the likeness. Okay, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and hit the share button. I appreciate it. All right, love y'all. I thank you. Adios, amigos. Until tonight, Lady Rochelle, blessings to you and the rest of y'all. Okay? Peace and love. What are you saying? Staff meeting later regarding the definition of a short show. Oh, I'll bring... Yeah. I say short show a lot, but sometimes I think I have a lion spirit. I have a lion spirit. All right? But if I don't stop now, it's going to be even longer. All right. Love y'all. Lauren Hardy got something to say. They're prophets. Bye. Oh. Peace.
Goodbye. Goodbye.